what actually became our way was to put the pieces that all of us had together. So your metal drumming with my more poppy vocals, for example, and your heavy riffs, and we put a groove to it. For some songs, we added a little bit of more musical vocals and choirs, because that's also something that we really love and enjoy. Both of us, for example, we love Disney musicals, especially the villain songs.
Oh,
yeah. And so we just decided to not to do just one thing like you're supposed to do, but just have fun with it and try a lot of things. And it kind of turns out that, yeah, that is the way, that instead of changing yourself into something that you want to do, and do something that is actually you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the All Music Matters Net podcast. I'm your host, Brian. And today we have some special guests from Poland. We welcome everyone from Fall from Ashes. We got Matthew.
Hello. Hello.
Camilla.
Hi.
And Jake.
Hello.
Hello. All right.
Very nice to be here. Glad to be here.
That's good. I guess, what have you all been up to recently?
We are preparing for our upcoming show. It's gonna be in our hometown. It's actually our first ever gig in our hometown, so we are pretty excited. Yeah, we played quite a lot of gigs, like all over Poland, but finally we are at home.
Playing at home, yeah, to our home crowd.
I guess which part of Poland is considered home for you guys? Are you close to Warsaw?
No. It's like 3.5 hours by car from Warsaw. West, yeah.
It's in Greater Poland, which is called Greater Poland because it's basically better.
Obviously.
Yeah. Who likes Warsaw? I'm sorry, but no. So, yeah, Poznań.
Yes.
That's our city.
I've always been meaning to get out to Poland at some point. I've always kind of been more on the other western half with France and Germany. So I guess, how is it this time of the year? Is it pretty warm out?
It's starting to get warm.
Yeah.
The warmest months would be like July, I guess, August.
August, yeah. But it's
nice.
It's getting there, yeah.
I must say it's nice. If you ever want to visit, like it's great this time of year. All the April months and then the later ones, and it's just fantastic right now.
Yeah, spring is absolutely beautiful in
Yeah.
Poland. And actually Poland, I need to sell Poland for a second.
Yes.
We've got everything. The sea, the mountains, the fields, like the woods, whatever you need. Beautiful cities, like old towns, new towns, everything.
And incredible musicians, I might have to say.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yes. Nice plug.
That's the most important one.
Poland.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. I guess talk about your new song, Static. I guess that just recently came out, correct?
Yes, that's the newest one. Want to say something about it? You started all this.
Static is the first one where we took fun as the main thing. We wanted to go and make a song to which people could as well dance and enjoy heavy riffs, heavy breakdowns, but also have a lot of fun. And this was also the first song we published in which we embraced our goofiness and our funny side, and it was very liberating doing Static.
Yes, I think so too. Because we did a lot of things that I think a lot of musicians are afraid to do, and we were afraid to do them as well. because everybody thinks you have to be professional in what you're doing. So the music has to be, very serious, and everybody's doing the music videos in like abandoned warehouses or something like that. So, so it's got to be awesome in this professional way. And we just decided to let's have fun with it. And we recorded a video with 2 iPhones while we were in the studio recording the audio. So we just wanted to have fun with it.
Exactly.
I think we succeeded as well, because as you probably see on the video, like, we have fun a lot in this video, and this is not even a tenth of what actually happened during this weekend, because there was so many laughs we had, and so many fun things and fun memories we had during recording of this whole song. Is just amazing.
Yeah, and I was shocked because I was putting all the video pieces together into one huge thing. And, usually when you do things like that, you're getting tired after a while watching the same thing over and over again. And I just couldn't stop laughing here. And I was calling Matt all the time, like, come here, you have to see what's coming next, because I'm like super happy with it. And it was the first time when we were actually doing something that we want to come back to, because as a musician, when you write a song, then you practice it a lot, perform it, and then record it. You listen to it a lot, and sometimes you may think that, okay, I'm done with this song, I don't want to hear it anymore. But it's not the case here. And it's like every time we're getting in the car, that's the first song that ever plays, always. So yeah, it's like you can't get bored with it.
I guess so.
Right? Yes.
Let's say eventually we get bored. So,
No. How did you like it? Did you enjoy the song? Did you watch the video?
I was, before hopping on here, I actually studied a little bit on Spotify, which I gave you a follow. And
yeah, it's perfect. Thank you.
I checked out the song, and I guess I also checked out the other songs, "Welcome to the Mind" and "Enemy." So I guess we'll touch on those a little bit. But I would say it definitely was a throwback to some of the old metalcore days there too. And normally when I think of poppy, I guess you think of some of the stuff like Christina Aguilera, Pink, and those sorts of artists there too, which I could imagine that's Cabela's.
It's a mix, I would say, yeah.
It's a nice blend, we should say, a nice blend. So, but I guess we can touch on the music here just a little bit. I guess first off, it's probably best to get to know you guys a little bit more as the musicians as well as the people too. So how about we start off right there with this question? So we'll start with Matt, and then we'll work our way down. So Matt, Camilla, and Jake. So Matt, for the first question right here, I guess first off, what's your role in the band, and how did you become a musician?
Okay, so I'm a drummer, and I've been a drummer for I don't know how old am I right now. So I'm 32. I started when I was 10, so 20 years I've been a drummer, and I've always gravitated toward drums and drumming, and there was really never a different way for me or a different path as a musician. Like I've always wanted to be hitting things with sticks because, well, it's fun. And and I think I became like, my father bought me my first drum set when I was about 10, and then just took off for me. It was I was done for.
He was doomed to be a drummer from the start. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So for me, I actually don't really know how it all started because it was so long ago. I am not saying how old I am, though. No. But it's probably longer than you. But actually, it's like music was always at my house because my dad was listening a lot to rock music, a little bit of metal. And my mom was more into pop and R&B. And she was a school teacher and also a dance choreographer. So she had this bunch of kids, and those were basically mostly teenagers, but she was taking me to the practice with them every single time. So when I was 4, I was going dancing with those teenagers. So the music was always there, the rhythm, the groove, and I guess it just had to be like that the music was there, so it's still there. And I don't know the time that music was not in my life, so I don't want to know the time that it's not gonna be. It just has to be. And I guess I started singing pretty early as well, around kindergarten time, I would say. And I don't really remember that, but I know it because my dad found a cassette, and there's a recording of me singing my own song, and it's about the fly that is going around with a mosquito. So yeah. So I guess the singing was just always there, and it just developed and went through a lot of different stages, from pop, jazz, opera. Like, I was trying many different things, so now I can do things that are, let's say, my own.
All right, and Jake.
For me, I did the math actually, and I was shocked because I've been playing guitar for 17 years right now.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and I'm from a very musical family. Not that a lot of people were playing, but music was always on. A lot of classical music, and my sister was learning piano in a music school. So one of first core memories was me doing my homework and my sister playing Chopin downstairs. But musical taste from my cousin, who was a big thrash head, so Metallica, stuff like that. And then at 13, I saw the movie Tenacious D, Pick of Destiny.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Everyone saw that. I love that movie.
and I was like, whoa, these guys are fat, but they have so much fun. I'd like to try that. I'd like to play the guitar. And my mom said to me that there is a super old, cheap, rusty strings guitar upstairs. And if you can tune it, then we'll think about teaching you and starting out with playing guitar. And hell, I don't think I ever later tuned guitar that well. So I keep saying this was destiny. And
The pick of destiny.
God damn it.
yeah. And
First one.
since then it's been metal, but also I've been touring with a guy that was playing like a blues jazz mixture.
Oh, kind of alternative.
Yeah, alternative. Then
Indie kind of thing, yeah.
also had a little romance with singing. Then they invited me to a band which was playing funk at the time.
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good band.
Yeah, I was supposed to be a substitute, and after like almost a year, I decided to break the band and create my new. So I stole them.
Yeah.
We started another band.
Then he broke the band.
Then I quit the band. Then I quit that band, and then,
Okay, you're not coming off great in this story now.
it's all for not for lols.
So it's pretty much all Jacob's fault. Is that what we're gonna get at right here?
Yeah, but right
That's what
now, the last point on that story is us creating Fall from Ashes, and we're going strong and not hating each other.
Yeah.
I'd say we're getting along even more than before.
Oh, definitely.
Which after
yes.
10 years is really a good development.
Yeah. Actually, recently we shared a photo on our socials. And of the first band 10 years ago, of me and him, of a photo that we took 10 years ago, and
This might be interesting.
Yeah.
I'll show the photo.
we're gonna send it to you. but
It's
honestly,
funny because it was like, 10 plus years right now, 10 plus kilos right now,
20
but
plus kilos.
and like a lot of hair less.
Yeah, like I'm so sorry. but yeah, but
it's cute to see something like
touch
that.
on his point, like, yeah, we've been playing. Well, the three of us have been playing together for 10 years now, and we've been creating music across many different bands. But this one, I think, is gonna stay.
I don't know if it's gonna.
I don't have the stitched photo. Okay,
Oh,
yeah, you
yeah.
can see something. That's us, basically 10
Minus
years
10
ago.
kilo.
Yes.
And not this. This one is us 20 kilos 10 years later.
We're gonna send them the both photos to you because it's honestly it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's pretty cool. Actually, yeah, send it to me there too. We'll do like a before and after sort of thing right there too. So,
Exactly.
all right. Well, it seemed like Jake kind of did spoil a little bit of the history of Fall from Ashes. It seemed like you guys jumped around in various groups at first with like different genres, but
Yeah.
I guess describe to the audience who Fall from Ashes are in terms of like the genre and like who you people are in general that make the music
Yeah.
happen.
About the genre, I think it's really important what you said, that we were trying a lot of different things, and we were trying to fit into one genre for a really long time, whether it was funk or blues or rock or metal. We were trying a lot to do exactly this, and it was always ending up bad somehow, because it was always something that one of us didn't want. So when we had a band that was playing only heavy, I didn't feel good in it because it didn't fit for me as a woman really well. And when we were playing lighter things, for example, Cuba didn't feel it. Blues did not sit well with you. So
Or
we
jazz. I'm a metal drummer. I cannot play jazz.
Yeah.
No way.
So yeah, we had almost 10 years of searching, and what actually became our way was to put the pieces that all of us had together. So your metal drumming with my more poppy vocals, for example, and your heavy riffs, and and we put a groove to it. For some songs, we added a little bit of more musical vocals and choirs, because that's also something that we really love and enjoy. Both of us, for example, we love Disney musicals, especially the villain songs.
Oh,
yeah. And so we just decided to not to do just one thing like you're supposed to do, but just have fun with it and try a lot of things. And it kind of turns out that, yeah, that is the way, that instead of changing yourself into something that you want to do, and do something that is actually you.
That's pretty cool. And
yeah, and it's pretty simple if you think about it, right?
Yeah, it's mainly just taking the influences and bringing them all together. But I guess speaking of influences, I guess, who did you guys all look up to for your influences in terms of your play style and bringing the sound together to make Fall from Ashes?
That's an interesting question, because I think most of us have like similar influences in terms of genres, but in terms of people,
to each one his own, I guess.
To each one his own. But for me, drumming wise was Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater. Absolutely a huge fanatic of Mike Portnoy, and then maybe Luke Holland, absolutely amazing drummer. But yeah, like there's a whole bunch, and I'm forgetting right now, and I'm sweating right now because I'm trying to think of something. But yeah, those two I'd say are the most. Yeah, those two are the.
Bring me the horizon.
Oh yeah,
bring me the horizon.
Yeah, Matt Nichols. Yeah, shout out, shout out, bring me the horizon. But yeah, a lot of metal drummers, a lot of technical drumming, and lots and lots of more that I'm forgetting.
To me, I think I am thinking the most about songwriting ways and not singing ways. So if it comes to songwriting, for me, it's definitely Falling in Reverse and Ice Nine Kills. And that's for songs like Welcome. like Welcome to the Mind. We have a new song coming soon. It's called Nightmare, and it's on this side, this genre as well. But for songs more like static, I would say Electric Callboy.
Electric Callboy, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, the whole guitar pantheon is just too big because you can basically take something that you're going to incorporate in your playing from basically anyone, but trying really hard. As I said, my cousin introduced me to thrash, so I would totally lie if I wasn't inspired, especially by Hetfield's Right Hand.
And Kerry King.
Nah, him less actually. Sorry, Kerry King, but him less. I'm sure he's watching.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously.
He's watching live, you know.
Gotta say, Slipknot. Definitely.
And Jim Root, actually, we have orange here.
Yeah, I got Jim Root's signature amp stack. Also, Electric Callboy, definitely. Basically, anyone who plays heavy riffs, but I'm inspired by such a wide spectrum because sometimes it's from OSTs, from movie music and stuff like that. So it's really hard to pick one. Oh, also Petrucci. Yeah, obviously.
And I was thinking about our bassist Hubert. And for him, it's definitely Periphery, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
From Periphery.
Yeah, he even had to get the bass. So
Yeah, he has one.
And Bogdan Bahadir, which is our second guitarist, definitely Gojira.
Definitely.
Oh yes, that's
And
for
Sleep
him.
Token.
Yeah,
Because
but
maybe
not
there's
Gojira.
3 of us, but there's 5 of us.
Yes, actually.
So maybe we
Sorry.
should start.
Should have mentioned that
this.
before.
Yes.
I was going to actually ask about that, so we gave a shout out to your other bandmates. Just real quick for you, so what were the names again?
Hubert is our bassist. I'm not sure if there's an international name for it.
Let's say Hubert.
Let's say Hubert. And Bahadir, which is a Turkish name because our guitarist is from Turkey, but he lives in Poland for like 3-4 years right now. So, and he's the other guitarist, yeah.
Yeah, I said Bogdan because we kind of gave him that name.
Yes, because we cannot pronounce Bahadir.
It's so hard for us.
So it's Bogdan.
So yeah, I think he's just Bogdan.
Sorry, Bogdan. Hi.
Hi, Bogdan.
We still love you, but don't hate us because we can't. We put your name and all that. So, actually, have you guys ever got into more of the heavier metals? Because the one that came to mind out of Poland would be Behemoth, and I'm not. I don't know if Vader was out of Poland too, but are they? Okay, I guess have you guys maybe studied them a little bit? I don't know if you incorporate anything of their play style into the music.
I think it's too heavy for us.
Yeah.
I mean, the instrumentalists themselves are just absolutely phenomenal. Like Inferno from Behemoth is just a beast, and I cannot say I will ever be able to play as fast and as accurate as he will. But I think it's just a sort of a different genre for us. Like it's just too heavy. Like it's too technical. And Vader's the same thing. Like it's for me, it's just too heavy. I like more. I think we like. All of us, we like more groove-oriented metal playing, and.
But that's the thing. Some time ago, Polish music kind of shifted into this alternative indie things, and we don't really listen to Polish music anymore because to me it all sounds the same. There's like one way of making music. Even the vocalists, they all sing in the same way, the same sound, and it's all about the same things. And for me, it's not my vibe at all, and it got really hard for bands, rock bands, metal bands in Poland. They are really underground right now.
I'm going to go in defense of Polish bands actually because, for example, I was pretty much influenced with the songwriting of Illusion, which is a band from Poland, not as successful in the US, I guess. And also, you've been influenced by a Polish band.
Acid Drinkers.
Yeah, because
Definitely.
we have, Acid Drinkers were actually super successful in the United States. as far as I know. And their drummer was Mateusz's teacher.
But think about it. What I'm saying is that it changed some time ago, and you are talking about the bands that started in like the 90s.
True.
And we don't have any new bands that are becoming popular.
True.
Right? Bands that started some time ago, they are still there, but there is no place for new bands somehow right now.
I can't think about anything heavy recently getting success.
Like in the mainstream.
Yeah.
No.
Sadly. Maybe something will change.
Well, that's
with
only...
us.
Hang on. That's only because they are waiting for us.
Yes, exactly. Let's say that.
Wait for you to hit it at some point, so yeah. But the way Camilla actually brought it up here too, it seemed like that's maybe sort of a challenge in this case. So kind of jump ahead a little bit. But I guess these days, being part of this band, Fall from Ashes, what other challenges do you feel like you face these days being musicians in this group?
So first of all, yes, like we said, it's really hard in Poland. That's why we are trying so hard to show ourselves to different countries, because like we have a bigger fan base in Italy, US, UK, Finland. It's bigger than in Poland. So yeah, the biggest challenge is to be a musician in Poland, actually. And a lot of that changed also during the coronavirus, because we had a different band before the coronavirus that kind of changed later into this one. But before the virus, it was like when you wanted to play a show in a pub, you called the pub and they were like, okay, you can play here. We're going to pay you this amount. Great. And now it's the other way around. If you want to play, you have to pay the venue. And it's like, for example, in Poznan, we are paying about $400 to play. So, we have to get this money somewhere. And so we need to make tickets, right? And when people see, oh, no, there are tickets, so they have to pay to see the band, they're kind of like, okay, then we're not coming. So, it's just this weird circle that we are in. The club is then unhappy that we did not bring people, but how can we bring people if they have to pay, but we have to pay the venue? So
it's a slippery slope,
yeah
which is actually super sad, because people don't realize, but it's separating musicians that come from underground and are new and starting up from results of just industry forging.
Yeah.
And also, money is an issue, as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I know, in the US, schools do help a lot with young musicians. They can provide instruments, provide room to practice.
You have bands at school, right?
Also, sometimes help financing tours, like first tours, and none of that is in Poland. We gotta get everything ourselves.
We need a campaign slogan, so yeah.
Yeah, so I think, getting this amount of money to actually be able to do all this, it's really hard. And it requires a lot of networking, because there are people that are willing to help, but you have to find them and get to them, right? So sometimes you play gigs and you get some money and people come and buy t-shirts and stuff. But sometimes, you sell one pin, one patch, and 30 people will come to the show, and you have to get the money out of your own pocket to pay the venue. And this is just really sad, because it kind of kills the morale in the band as well.
But at the same time, it's not all doom and gloom. We are still super excited to play the
Obviously.
music. It's fantastic adventure to go to do these shows for people, because you see, even if it's just 10 people in the crowd, you see that one person you connect with, from the stage to the crowd, and you can see their passion for music and for playing for and just having fun, and it just fills you up so nicely, so positive, like such positive energy you get from the crowd, even if it is just in people. Like it's just phenomenal thing to do. Like
but we gotta adjust to the environment. That's why when you're thinking Poland, lots of amazing musicians, but professional musicians, little to none.
That's unfortunate. Though I think for Finland, I think most of them are metalheads up there, to be honest. So they're pretty much used to your style of music. So
that's about it for selling Poland, right?
damn it.
Unfortunately. So that is mostly a challenge there too. But I know Camilla had also brought up the COVID or coronavirus. But I guess we're going to jump into that real quick. First off, I guess, how bad was COVID for you guys on a personal and family level?
Like it wasn't that bad for me. Like it we were confined to our own house. Like it was tough to. Right now, for me, it's very tough to think that it was 6 years ago. Like for me, it just happened. Like it was this past 6 years have happened so quickly that I'm still kind of in that post-COVID brain.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me it was hard for us basically to be confined into one space, into just our house. It was weird and very eerie to go through the streets of Poznan, just
nobody
to the
was
store.
there.
Mountain towns,
just haunted. Just absolutely nobody was on the street.
Abandoned, absolutely abandoned.
Yeah, music wise, we basically had to stop playing altogether.
Yes,
like because we couldn't get out of the house. But,
there was like a ban for meeting in groups higher than something. So there was 5 of us, so we couldn't meet basically, and we had to stop playing for many months. Yeah,
close to a year, I think was.
Yeah.
Fun thing about COVID, I still can't believe this. I work as a journalist, so my job is talking to people in person most of the time. I didn't get sick.
You didn't?
I didn't catch COVID.
See, the vaccines are working.
possibly I did catch it, but no symptoms. But I went through the whole thing.
Then you have a really good health, because we were sick twice.
We were sick twice.
Also, I was taking every vaccine as soon as I could.
Yeah, us too, but we were sick like twice.
Built different.
You drank more milk, I guess, or something as
Apples.
a child.
You drank more apples.
He was doing something right. So I guess, but I think you were touching on the music. I guess I don't know if this was the funk band that Jacob had mentioned earlier, but what were you doing music wise? And I guess what year did this band form? Was this band formed last year?
This band formed 2023, 4,
5.
5. I don't.
5.
I think second half of 4, but we went public.
We went public.
Public last year on Halloween, actually.
Yes, but we formed, I think, a year before that.
Yeah, because we didn't want to go public, immediately while having absolutely nothing. We waited to have
more material.
Yeah, all the songs ready for gigs and
social media.
Recordings, social media. Yeah, we were waiting with all that until we have basically the full package. The logos, the name, and like the whole branding. And professional recordings and everything. We were waiting for that moment. So we are actually playing a year longer together. But it also took us so much time because, some of us changed here. The 3 of us were always here, and Bogdan as well, but we changed bassists twice. So
it's hard to find a bass player in Poland.
Yeah, apparently. No, but we had really good bass players before, but there was always something like, for example, they didn't have much time outside of work, so we couldn't really schedule band practices. So we had to part ways, and it takes a lot of time for a new member to learn all the songs. And
But
so
finally, we landed on a good one.
yes, the one that we are really happy with, and I think we became great friends in that time. So yeah,
Hopefully, many more.
hopefully many more.
There should be plenty more where that came from. So yeah. All right. But on a serious note, sorry you guys did get a little sick, but it is good to see you guys pull through. And it's good to see you guys kicking some major ass out there too. So, so I know, Camille, I know you kind of touched on the whole challenges earlier with how the music scene is these days in Poland right there too. But I guess from some of the shows you guys have played so far, I guess, how's the music scene been? You think a lot of people are coming out?
Depends on the show. Well, so we have this huge event in Poland that was our first show. And so it's a charity event, and people are gathering money for sick children. It's like a really good case. And that was our first gig, and it was televised. So, we were happy to jump on it. But it's in the middle of winter. And funny thing,
cold.
It was absolutely freezing, and you're playing outside. So there's this huge stage outside, and we were starting the sound check at like 8 in the morning, and it was freezing. And I was doing stories for Instagram, like, "Hi, I am here, and it's like -11 right now, but we are doing this."
Please go.
And this frozen air just going out of my mouth, and we were like, "Please come," but we're freezing. You're gonna freeze, but it's gonna be amazing.
But do you remember that on the day of the show, like after we finished playing, it started raining, and the rain froze on the ground.
Yes.
It was like ice, basically, on the entire.
Yes, we were scared of getting all the equipment out of the stage because your legs were literally doing this.
Yes.
So,
but it was great. It was a great show.
it was great, but a lot of people watched it on TV
Yes.
because it was that cold.
From the comfort of their own home.
But we have a live recording, and you can see that there are like 4 people that had to be there because they work there. So it was it was an experience, definitely.
But later shows, I think it's like we played a couple of shows up till now, and it varies obviously. But we played shows for around 60 people to 30 people, and just it's all different. Depends on the city, depends on the date, and
But we have really big hopes for our hometown.
For hometown.
Yes. Hopefully. Hell yeah.
Big hopes for the hometown out here too. So hopefully the hometown crowd comes out. So, all right. It's good to see the music scene is doing something. Yep. Everyone, come out, support this group right here too. So come on, get out of your comfort of your own homes. So, all right. But we salute you and good luck this year, everyone. So, but I guess we'll jump into the fun question about gear at this point. So, I guess between all 3 of you guys, I guess what do y'all have?
I have my throat.
Yeah, so she is out of this conversation because she has a microphone. He's gone because he's going to get his guitars.
Obviously.
So I'll start. So gear-wise, I am playing Tama Superstars Hyperdrives.
You can just...
I could, but it's a lot of work.
Okay.
So I'm playing Tama drums with Pearl hardware and variation and guitars.
Wait.
So.
But maybe tell how we were wrapping it. That's a fun story.
Because my drums are a custom wrap. We did. We decided to have my drums being red, as red is sort of a...
Because he used to have a red guitar and Bogdan as well. So we were like,
have red instruments clustered. And so we decided to wrap my drums in satin red, which is fantastic, phenomenally looking drums. And we also have a logo on my front bass drum, which is fantastic.
Yeah, but wrapping was absolutely great because it took like 2 days.
They took 2 days. But it was, we had fun. We have to admit that. We had fun.
Maybe you had fun. I was soaking out of sweat because it was, we had to blow dry it with the blow dryer.
But I'm
And,
sorry.
it was like all the time. It took us 2 days.
It turned out great because it looks phenomenal.
It's like we transferred to Egypt for 2 days. It was so hot.
It was fun. It was great. But yeah, Tama drums, Pearl hardware, and variation of symbols from Sabian and Pi-ST to Zildjian and whatever else I can find. Like I like my sound, but to be particular with my sound, and I don't, I'm not gonna be just confined to one brand.
Okay, so help me guys a little.
Help you guys a little. Yeah, hell yeah.
This is the guitar that changed everything basically, because previously we were doing like standard electric guitars with Gibson and ESP, but this is Gretsch Jet baritone, 30-inch scale monster baritone, which basically changed everything because it allowed me to start tuning lower, and by lower we mean way lower, because it allowed us to play in drop G.
Yes. Instead of drop D.
And it turned out that instrumental parts went so much heavier than they
but
used
it
to.
also kind of
Gave room for
resolved.
vocals.
Yeah, it resolved some of our other problems, because with previous bands, when we were only playing in drop D, we had this problem with every single recording that I was not happy with them, because I was always like, the vocals are not sounding that great, because you can hear that the instruments are here and low and the vocals are here and high, and they kind of did not sit right together. And I feel like that's an issue a lot with female vocalists in heavier music. So this kind of resolved it, because when they got lower, it changed a lot for me as well. And
you kind of blended ourselves together more.
Yeah. And it's way better right now, yeah.
Also, going back to gear, we are fully digital when it comes to guitar sound and bass sound, and we're going through.
But that's the live setup. Because obviously, studio
it's orange.
It's basically because sometimes it varies.
It's orange. It's the what is
tube amps basically, but also
EVH. What is it called?
EVH 5150. EVH 5150.
Yeah.
But live we're all digital. I'm using Line 6 Pad Go, the wireless version, and Bogdan uses
I
something.
don't know what's his
but
guitar.
also a digital modular.
Yeah, but tell what's his guitar is, because I can say that it's red. So,
He plays.
It's fast, I guess, because it's red.
He plays LTD Horizon, red with Floyd Rose.
It's red. It's fast. He go fast.
Does he have EMGs?
I have no idea.
What's that?
What's EMGs?
Active pickups.
I don't know.
Yeah, but
Hubert's got a dingwall. That's all I know.
Yes,
he's got a dingwall. 5 strings, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Which, considering like single separate instruments, his dingwall is probably the most expensive thing in the band.
I think we should not say stuff like his dingwall is, because it sounds bad.
I came out so wrong, to be honest.
Just cut that part or something. His dingwalls.
That's just your dirty thought.
Totally. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, but going back to the live setup, the live setup is them going digital from the processors to our IEM, which is split to, because we're running our own, internal in-ear mixes.
Yeah.
Through Behringer XR18 out to front of house, and we're running a splitter, which is splitting signal. One end goes to the front of house, one end goes to our in-ear mixer, and it's half the sound check time for us, but it's fantastic.
Yeah. And triggered synths and choirs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Running Reaper for backing tracks, backing vocals. Yeah.
backing vocals and synths. Yeah.
That's very cool. I was gonna say, it was a lot to take in there too, especially when we start talking about somebody's dingle and that whole deal.
Yeah.
That's what I heard too. But this is probably going to turn out so wrong, but I didn't try to talk about a piece of gear. That's the name and all that. So, what can you do? I mean, some names just come out wrong. I'm sorry, but all right.
Worry not.
Let's not worry about it. Let's just make it work.
I am always saying we are too close. Okay,
No,
we are
we're
too
not.
close.
Definitely not.
I mean, literally at this point. So we had to get everybody to fit on the screen. So, all right. So earlier I talked about the songs. I know we talked about Static, Welcome to the Mind, and Enemy. So let's go ahead and talk about the lyrics about those songs. And then I guess if you guys want to talk about the music behind it too, I guess.
Let's start with
sure.
lyrics. Yeah.
Okay.
Lyrics are all Camila.
Yeah, leave me with that. Well, first song that we written actually was Enemy, and from that moment we decided to go into different kinds of fears, because everybody's scared of something, and I'm not talking, spiders and frogs or whatever. I'm talking about actual fears like being your own enemy and sabotaging yourself, or fear of the future, like it's in Static, of AI taking over, and us basically not even thinking on our own, right? But we have a lot of different songs that are about different fears, fear of death, fear of abandonment. So every single song is about something, some other fear. And we have Welcome to the Mind, which actually is always the first song, our intro song on gigs, because it actually introduces you to every other song and welcomes you to the show and welcomes you to our minds, which contains all of those fears. So you go through, let's say, different kinds of rooms, and when you enter a new fear and a new song. So yeah, that's basically our lyrics.
I guess after you guys are done with the shows, I guess, is there plans to maybe do an EP or an album maybe sometime this year into next year?
We are going to the studio at the end of September, and we will be recording 3 songs. And we will add one of the songs that we already have recorded. And yeah, it will come together as an EP, but probably 2027.
So,
because, well, yeah, it takes a lot of time, but it is coming. That's a sure thing.
We definitely also, later down the line, we have a plan of doing like a whole long playing album with every single fear that we're running right now to record it and put together in a long play. So it's all as we designed it from the first time. But for now, we are doing an EP with some of them to be some sort of a teaser for that, and to be
the groovy ones.
The groovy ones, yeah. So we want to group those songs together, and then to keep people wanting more.
Yeah, but I have to say this: if you want to see and hear all about the other fears, you have to come to the show.
Actually, I was going to ask about that because
for now.
Actually, I was going to ask about that because you do have 3 songs released, I guess. Has all the songs you play and all your shows, have this been original material, or have you done any covers?
Yes. No.
We're not doing covers. I mean, we tried once. We tried to do one cover, but it didn't really pan out great, and we just decided not to do it at all.
Yeah.
And I think it's better
with
way.
Previous bands, we were always having one cover.
He forgot
what it was, so it's not important apparently. It was your idea also.
Yeah, that was fun.
Probably a good thing. So yeah.
Yeah, we were doing covers all the time with every other bands, but right now I am kind of thinking about the fact that I want people to leave the show thinking about our songs. And with the covers, you always have this problem that people know that song before. Like we were we had this song, for example, it was a Polish song actually, made by Doda, and it's super popular in Poland. It's an older song, like from early 2000s, but everybody knows this. So, I remember people leaving the show saying, "Oh my God, you did Doda so great." And we're like, "Okay, but what about our songs?" And turns out that what people were remembering, it was the great cover because they had the most fun with it, because that's the song they knew and could sing along. So for now, learn Enemy or whatever and sing to that.
Also, we don't have any problems with inspiration so far. We're writing like crazy. It goes well, and why bother ourselves with trying to recreate something when we're so comfortable at the moment creating?
Yeah, we do not want to be a cover band. We were thinking for a second about maybe doing covers for the internet, for YouTube or something, but actually it's a lot of hustle. You have to learn that song, make it sound like your own, record it, mix it, and it takes a lot of time. Film it.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time, and then you get like 200 views on it because there's a lot of covers of that song probably already on the internet. So, it's not worth it. We would rather do our song and promote it.
But never say never. Maybe someday we will. Maybe someday we won't. Right now we won't.
Yes.
Eventually. Actually, when in doubt, you can never go wrong with covering Freebird. That seems to always be a
Exactly.
audience member. So yeah.
When we run out of ideas, you have to be certain that there's going to be Freebird.
Jake, start learning the solos right there, mate. It's all on your shoulders now. So yeah.
No. We're going to switch. He's going to be playing drums. I'm going to be playing Freebird solo. How about that?
No audience is ready for that.
I don't know. They had to come prepared for that one, I guess. So. Or it's like, enter the dojo if you wish to see Matt perform on guitar. So, all right. That's all cool, though. I guess we have one more question before we jump into some extra fun ones. But it does, you guys did touch a little bit on AI, but this question right here kind of delves into AI and social media. So, I guess given how prevalent they are in today's society, I guess what do you make of both AI and social media?
So AI can be problematic, but only if we let it be problematic, because we can use it to our advantage as well. I mean, sometimes we do use it. I mean, I use it with lyrics when, for example, I'm like, oh my God, what rhymes with feel? I don't know, whatever, orange. Right? And what rhymes with orange? Exactly. So that's for example how I use it, because it's really it's way easier for me when, for example, I get the rhymes or synonyms to some words.
We don't use it to write. We don't use it to
but not to write anything. Yeah, exactly. Definitely not to make melodies, any sounds. That's a no for us. Yeah.
We had a little fling with AI, and you must have noticed because
with
Welcome's video clip is made in AI. It was not made by us because we won a contest, and we wanted to see how will it turn out. Because, well, maybe, but I think that. What we found out about it was actually strengthening our previous opinions that AI should be a tool, but never an artist. And this is what keeps all of us in work, and which keeps all of us with less bad content, basically, because AI musically is way too perfect, but I haven't seen so
But
far
it's soulless.
anything original.
Yes, it's
anything
totally
alive
soulless.
in AI. It's fun as a curiosity because you can hear, for example, Freddie Mercury singing Master of Puppets. But
Or if you want to make a stupid song about a kebab, for example, then it's a great way to do.
It's not something you would call art, and we shouldn't be calling that art because it's tool. It's designed to be a tool, and it should stay that.
But yeah, you talked about Welcome here, and the thing is that the whole song was created by us and recorded by us in our favorite studio, and there is absolutely no AI in it, but it's in the video. And we did not know, and I absolutely couldn't imagine the reactions that we got to it. Because a lot of people were like, oh, the video is AI, it's absolute shit immediately, right? And we're like, but have you listened to the music? It doesn't matter, it's AI, so I don't want to. And I even tried to get us on some playlists with that song, and people were immediately, the video is AI, so no. So I will not get you on the Spotify playlist where you have the audio, which is not AI. No, because on YouTube you have a video that's AI. And I was absolutely shocked that
it was hurtful. Honestly,
it was hurtful to our music.
Because
Yeah,
to us, those are two completely separate things. Like, yes, we use AI for a video.
it's just a picture,
It's
right?
a picture. Like the music itself, like we put so much soul and heart and tears and blood and sweat into this song, and for somebody to tell us no, it's AI, like it's daggers into your heart,
But funny thing with Static, which is actually a song about exactly that, how AI can be not good for us, especially in the future. We got also comments that this is definitely AI, and I'm like, dude, have you listened?
It's not.
So
exactly the opposite.
and there's like on the reels, for example, we are literally us. It's literally us playing, and you can see our faces, but people are like, this is AI. And seriously?
No, it's not.
So I guess I am thinking that we are playing it perfectly. We look perfectly. I don't know what to think about that, because it's like super weird. People are literally looking for it to be AI,
You played it too perfectly, and you look too perfect. So that's the thing. Yep.
Let's go with that.
Shows you are gorgeous people. That sort of deal going on right there.
Absolutely, perfection.
I guess so. I know I brought it up that AI is going to probably be like the Terminator or like the Arnold Schwarzenegger, that whole thing going on right there with James Cameron, 1982 Terminator movie. So let's hope it doesn't come to that too, but we'll see what happens.
Because we have a few years left on this earth, and I would like to spend them not cowering.
Yeah,
I guess so, but nonetheless, check carefully, good soldiers. So
Yes.
But that's why in Static we have children singing, and we especially chose children here because we are talking about the future. So we have children singing that this is your future, and the AI is telling them to scroll all the time their phones and just to obey what it's saying. So yeah, we wanted to tell people what our opinion on this is.
Not only AI, it's basically this was for me at least addressing a problem of some sort, because AI is one thing, but also social media addiction is a big problem, especially with younger generations, and we all gotta watch out for children so that they basically remember to live in the real world as well.
Well, it's not only about children, because a lot of us are glued to our phones as well. So, yeah.
I would say that was the journalism in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you hear his voice change when he does that?
I can say, yeah. He can actually be like in 60 minutes before you know it. He could be one of those commentators sort of things. So
You wishes.
yeah.
Well,
But actually, Jacob, did you write an article about like overuse on social media?
no, because I don't write articles. I make news stories for TV, and we do a lot of stuff about AI, but not in music. And it's basically because we don't have much of this happening in Poznań and Greater Poland. So
Yeah.
there is like no subject, and I'm mostly regional.
But nonetheless, get to go to work. They're good soldier. We need people like you out there. So, all right. So everyone, we had briefs for the questions here. Pretty good. We're now down into the extra fun ones. So, do you guys have time for some of those questions?
Hell yeah, let's go.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Okay, good.
We're all
So,
yours.
all right. In that case, I'm curious if there's a particular dish I have not heard about yet from Poland, but I guess what would you guys consider your favorite food?
Oh, Jesus.
But you mean only
Polish?
from Polish food or just in general?
In general, but I'm curious if it's also maybe a dish I have not heard about before. That's maybe strictly from Poland, but nonetheless.
Just everything Italian, right?
Everything Italian, basically,
Right?
yeah.
Okay.
Everything Italian.
Yeah, pizza, basically, yeah. I think we were in agreement, like pizza is the best.
Pizza is cool, but I'm also a big pasta man.
Yeah, totally.
Also,
You know, this year we are meeting in Florence or Siena for dinner in July. Because we're on vacations.
Timed out perfectly. So
Yeah, because we are taking vacations in the band at the same time, and turns out we are all going to the same place almost.
Yeah, all of us just randomly, just
Yeah, so we're meeting for dinner in Italy. So I guess this is your answer.
but
Yeah.
not to glorify only Italy. I think all of us are also big meat lovers,
oh yeah,
and
steaks.
Ribs,
Polish,
barbecue ribs.
but also Polish cuisine. It's like a typical Polish dinner. For me,
Sunday dinner.
Depends
for me,
on what.
it's something absolutely beautiful. I mean, like a typical Sunday dinner for
Like
my
a
house
roast?
it will be a pork chop,
Oh,
Or
yeah.
not,
breaded pork chop,
Yeah.
potatoes, yeah. Because Greater Poland, where we live, is basically potato land.
Yes.
Yeah, we
it's-
eat potatoes all the time.
It's called potato land, basically
Yeah.
in Poland, even. And also,
We have even our own word for
We
a
do.
potato, different than the rest of Poland. So
yeah.
It's pita,
Pita.
if you're curious.
because normally it's ziemniak, but we call it pyra. here.
So pork chop, breaded pork chop, potatoes, and miseria.
Oh no!
Yes. Because you don't like cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Yeah,
Why
but
don't your question? Miseria is thinly chopped, thinly sliced. Actually, not chopped.
fresh cucumber.
Fresh cucumber with not yogurt, with
Yogurt or cream,
Yeah, with cream.
depends.
With light cream.
It's disgusting.
Yogurt is,
Why would
Less
why would
calories.
you put cucumbers with yogurt? Like
so you
because
put
it's-
dill in
because
it
it's
as well.
delicious and you're
It's
so-
amazing. It's perfect for summer.
Yeah, it's
And
so
the yellow
refreshing.
beans.
Yeah.
Yellow
no.
beans with breadcrumbs and
Yeah.
butter. Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
great Polish
I can
dinner.
agree on the pork chop and potatoes. Like yes to that, but not like no.
But
no.
I must say,
cucumbers.
I don't like Polish dinners like bigos, gołąbki, because those are all cabbage and
I love gołąbki.
They're amazing.
So gołąbki is this mass made of
Meat.
thin meat and rice,
And-
and it's wrapped in lettuce and then,
not lettuce, cabbage leaves.
Yeah, cabbage.
Cabbage.
Sorry, right,
and
cabbage.
then cooked in tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce, or it could be any sauce, because there was also, for example, I've eaten gołąbki with mushroom sauce, and it was
Mushroom-
yeah, it was-
Never heard of
Very
that.
interesting.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
I-
but I have to ask, because I never asked you this question, and this is a really important question for a Polish person. What kind of pierogi are the best?
Ruskie.
No, just potatoes
No,
with onions
But actually, yeah, onions
potatoes
and,
with onions.
and bacon inside, maybe.
It might be bacon, but yeah.
I love ruskie pierogi.
But that's still fine. It's better than what you like.
The Ruski pierogi are
about
pierogies with
pierogis,
cheese.
right?
Yeah.
I would say I have no idea how many dishes you guys have just listed off here too, but
A lot. As you can
That's
see,
it.
we
Okay.
are passionate about food.
Yeah, we
Yes.
are.
I mean you are fresh with all sorts of foods right here. But needless to say, it's like meat and potatoes and a certain degree cabbage, some sort of stuffed cabbage, whatever you think about it.
No.
I
No,
love
cabbage,
cabbage.
no.
We love cabbage.
No, cabbage, no.
That's all right though. But actually, it was good. We actually learned a good bit of like some sort of Polish dishes there too. So,
Definitely, yeah.
but thanks for
Yeah.
sharing, even though.
I know that Bogdan loves barszcz or żurek. Żurek the most.
It's a beetroot soup. Like
No, but żurek.
Żurek is a rice soup.
Rice soup, yeah.
Yeah, I know that he loves that out of Polish food the most. I don't know about
Yeah.
Hubert,
We have
though,
no idea why,
but
'cause
he
he-
eats everything, I think.
Yeah.
You always have that
Yeah.
one person that will eat just about anything, really. So,
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
all right. So,
What's your favorite food? Like, I'm sorry. I know it's it's a podcast about us, but I'm curious. What was your favorite food?
And do you like any Polish food?
Yes.
I think unfortunately we've been more exposed to Hungarian sort of foods there too. So like halushki, that sort of stuff. But I don't think pierogi is actually counted as a Polish dish unless it was also a Hungarian dish there too. I don't know, but
Hungarian.
Hungarian.
so
Nah.
But Hungarian things are more like goulash or something like that. But that's also Polish.
Pierogi are specifically Polish and Ukrainian.
Ukrainian, yeah.
Yeah, Polish and Ukrainian, yeah. But they are a little bit different.
But
though.
I think it depends on the pierogi because it might be.
You have a pierogi actually in every single country.
You have different names for pierogi.
See,
but
passionate
again. Pierogi is strictly Polish and Ukrainian because, for example, in Russia.
But you have bliny or what, something like that?
In Russia, equivalent of pierogi is pelmeni.
Oh, pelmeni. But you
yeah.
also have bliny and some kind of vatrushki. I don't know.
Yeah, and
That
Georgia.
couldn't sound more Russian, right?
How did we get here?
I
Georgia
don't know.
pierogi is kinkali.
But you have
Okay,
also
enough.
Chinese dumplings,
Guys,
Japanese gyoza.
empanadas. Okay, stop about. This is not a podcast about food.
We like to eat.
we can turn it into one pretty quick.
As
So
you
you
can
don't have to worry
see.
about that. Right.
That's why
But-
that photo was 10 kilos more.
Yes.
Oh yeah. But to answer Matt's question, it's mostly been burgers and pizza. So
Oh, yes,
burgers.
burgers, yes.
Good burger. Mm.
And pizza, yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
you can always go for a good burger. And actually, we're having some tonight. So
Oh,
we're gonna load it up.
Nice.
So-
Nice.
All right. Thursday's that.
Nice
Wait,
inside, yeah.
Good sauce on the side. So yeah. All right. But I did learn a good bit about all sorts of dishes there too. But thank you so much for sharing there. Even though we got tangent a little bit. So okay. Oh, great choices. I guess in terms of movies and TV shows, I guess do you guys have a favorite between the two categories?
Movies. Okay, favorite TV show. Let's start TV shows because I think it's gonna
Oh,
be
it's
easier.
Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso. Yeah. Yeah.
Ted
The
Lasso.
Office for me.
Oh, no.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, and Bogdan loves The Office as well.
I love The Office.
No, I couldn't watch it. Like, I couldn't go through one episode. No, it's for me. It's like PTSD from work immediately.
It's
Ted Lasso.
It's beautiful. It's The Office for me was the first show actually, like long running show. I got into was Californication
Oh, damn,
with
that's a throwback.
with David Duchovny, and it had a similar phenomenon for me than that The Office has, because it starts as a super random, super stupid show where just funny things happen, but then develops a really, really nice, touching storyline, and that's what made me love The Office.
Okay, for us, I would say also Grimm
Grimm, yeah, definitely.
and
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm gonna say.
Brooklyn.
I'm sorry again. I'm gonna say.
Timeless.
Yes.
Timeless was great. And Doc Martin.
How I Met Your Mother, maybe.
Yeah, but Doc Martin also.
Doc Martin, yeah.
Yeah, that's British show that made us absolutely fall in love with Cornwall. Yeah, we went for vacation, the two of us, to Cornwall to see the actual village
where they filmed it.
Where they filmed Doc Martin. Yes,
It was exciting.
It was absolutely amazing. Yeah, but with movies, I must say Lord of the Rings. That's probably for all five of us.
Yes.
Yep.
Hubert is absolutely in love with Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah.
I'm also a
That's
Star Wars
not
nerd.
for me at all. Suddenly I don't know movies.
Pirates?
Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah. That definitely that.
Like we watch a lot of movies, and it's hard to remember all of them.
All the nerd films that you can think about, that's gonna be it.
Yeah, definitely.
I also like Tarantino movies a lot.
No.
Yeah, I agree. The Inglourious Basterds.
Do you like feet or something?
No, do I have to like feet to like Tarantino movies?
Yes. I don't know. For me, his movies are all about feet. There's nothing else.
What's going on with you today? Straight from Dingle to feet.
Sorry.
That's not
anything below the waist. It's anything below the waist, we should say.
You're gonna cut that, right? Cut that, yeah.
Oh, that's a good entertainment. That is a good short right there. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, we don't mind showing people that we are stupid and goofy. That's who we are.
You're saying you think like dingles and feet, like, dude.
We're pure.
We're pure.
Totally, angels.
There's some uncleanly spirits going on right now, so that'll do. So, all right, that's all great choices there too. I've been noticing some of your tattoos. I guess you want to show them off for the camera real quick and give a shout out to who did the art for them.
So we have a lot of tattoos, and all done by different people.
Let's start with this, maybe. For now, it's this big, but it's gonna go further. Also, but we've got some hands here too. Yeah, some of this. Oh, this is a nerdy tattoo because
Harry Potter.
Death Eaters from Harry Potter. So yeah, so here we've got some Egyptian stuff and like something that was supposed to be a skull, but I am saying that this is a dead Elvis because it looks like hair and it was smoke, but I don't know. For me, it's a dead Elvis. And I've got also something small on the chest and on the ankle, but I'm not going to show my feet anymore.
Thankfully, after all you've been saying, I thought you might.
No, this is not that kind of show. Not that kind of show.
Mateusz.
So me, I'm a stand up because I think it's gonna be easier. Batman because I love Batman. And
in that lightning looks like half a Batman.
Half a Batman.
Yeah, but that's a red half. That's a Joker half, right?
Yeah, the other one is here. I promise. I don't know if you can.
Yeah. Go here.
So this is a dragon, and the dragon wraps around my entire arm, and it goes under my armpit as well. This is an owl because my last name in Polish means bird, and my father is sort of an owl-like man. And this is a tribute to him. And here on my this arm is this not finished yet, but it's work in progress, and done by a guy called Grandson Inc. in Poland here in Poznań. This is a kraken that is done. Basically, I'm 2 sessions left to be completed, and this is a little tribute to Periphery that I have, and just the logo to my metal side, and yeah, that's me.
For me, this is a windrose. It's partially because I studied geography, and
you did?
Yeah, spatial economy.
For like a year or something.
Oh, no, I did 3 years of that.
I forgot about that.
I just didn't finish. And that little thing, that's heavy. It's actually it's a goldfinch. because my mom and my grandfather were their surnames were Stygieł, which basically translates to goldfinch, so it's also an homage. This right here is a window from the Duomo Cathedral in Milan.
Oh shit! Seriously?
Yeah,
God damn! I never knew.
because it's where I took the last trip with my mom.
I didn't know that.
Back when she was alive, so it's also an homage. And I got one more over here, but since it's 20 kilo later, it's I'm not gonna show it.
But you don't have the.
Yeah. Also, it's actually a gray fox, which goes all the way here. And also, I have one on my back, but it would be hard to show it.
Also, 20 kilos later.
No. It's basically just below my neck, so no fat there. Prime meat.
Bogdan doesn't have any, and Hubert has just one on his back, but I'm not sure if he would want us to tell what it says because
it's not PG-13. Let's just say that.
Shout out to the artist. All of those which I've shown were made by Powstański Tattoo in Poznań. Your audience is gonna love it. I bet.
Yes.
I know exactly
If you
what I'm
come,
talking
no,
about.
I'm sorry. If they come to Poland, like look up the artist that we said, the Powstański Tattoo and Grandson Inc. Because
and
absolutely amazing
Richter.
stuff. And Richter,
Yeah.
Or for people in Ireland right now, I guess Marian Inc.
Marian Inc. Definitely, yeah. Because this is done by Marian Inc. And he's now tattooing in
and my
Cork.
Death Eaters as well.
Yeah.
And I guess he's still in Cork. Yeah.
That's all cool too. So thank you so much for sharing the names right there. So huge props to the artists out there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Right? And for lots of fun questions, I guess who you been listening to in terms of music recently, regardless if they're independent or mainstream bands?
A lot of everything, actually. What are we listening to?
I guess we have a huge playlist.
We do. We have one huge playlist of five of us share, and there's everything there, like from Iceland Kills to Bring Me the Horizon to our music, because we like it, and what else we have? Like
Falling in Reverse.
But
But a lot of smaller bands too, like Melrose Avenue from Australia or Magnolia Park.
Or Flash Cold from
Flash
Poland.
Cold from Poland as well. Yeah, My Own Abyss.
Last Riot. And
smaller bands, bigger bands, but like a lot of everything. Electric Cowboy also. Nothing more. There's a lot of different things, but it's a huge playlist. So
mostly metal.
Mostly metal. Metalcore.
Yeah, metalcore. Oh, Vena, that's another one that we listen to as well. And
Vena,
also Face, the World's Valentine.
Rivals,
yeah.
like that, yeah. So
I sometimes listen to Polyphia as well. Their dogs were astronauts.
We butter bread with butter.
Yeah, we butter bread with butter.
Yes,
I love them.
Love that song. Love that band so.
And also, but my day-to-day radio, for example, is RMF Classic, which is basically classical music and
he's 82 years
motion
old.
picture scores.
He's 82 years old.
On the soul, yeah.
Yes, his soul is 82
Yeah.
years
Secret.
old.
I
Those could be
sometimes
deceiving. So yeah.
Beyonce or Coldplay, so like, a lot of different things. It's not only metal on the playlist, but yeah, sometimes it's a lot of different stuff.
All right, that sounds good. Thank you so much for sharing there too. All right, so everyone, we're down to one more question from my podcast. I guess before we jump into it, would you like to ask me one question apiece, real quick?
Sure. If you had to do any job, or if you could do anything in the world, and you had unlimited budget, what would you do?
I don't know. You talk about winning the lottery, that sort of thing.
Yeah, sure. Let's just assume that. Yeah.
Then he doesn't have to work.
I'm not saying work. I'm
We
saying
can do
whatever.
this the whole time. So yeah, we can talk with you guys all the time on the podcast. So
Oh yeah, that's a good.
well, I will say in a joking way, the lottery out here in the States has got pretty ridiculous at times. It has gone over $1 billion. So
Dang, how much?
yeah, that's how much, $1 billion. So,
Oh, damn.
and that's not including taxes, but you still have a good amount of money nonetheless. But
I mean, fingers crossed you win it, though.
oh yeah, you are set for life. I mean, I would finally quit the main job. I just want to travel, really, see various parts of creation here, for instance. But I think I would also get a studio. I'd finally have my own little studio, which would encompass not just a recorded studio, it would also maybe have that computer where people could stream on it, that sort of thing. The drum studio and everything else kind of mixed into one. So that'd be my dream.
That's a great plan. Like I really appreciate you saying that, because I would go to that studio. Like, yeah, definitely. We should work together then.
Somehow.
I have a maybe weird one. If you can have any power, like what kind of power would you choose as a superhero?
I
Told
think
you,
people
nerds.
actually. Well, the funny thing was is that question that came up, and people were like, "If I could actually make currency out of my hands, I think that's what they would want to have the power as." They don't really think of the superhero powers like shooting lightning, running at light speed, or the flight and all that sort of stuff. I don't know, because you see, like Batman, for instance, there too. He just has pretty much that unlimited endurance, vitality, and all sorts of stuff. Especially when you see how long he lasted in the games, like there's no way you're going to last that long in the real world, buddy.
Obviously not, dude. No.
So,
But
You would
know.
have a car.
yeah, definitely. And gadgets, some good gadgets.
I mean, you're already $1 billion playboy at that point, so it's like, what am I doing? So just go out and be a playboy. In that case, there's a superpower. So
Sounds cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say something like, I don't know, you would like to shit money or don't know, because of the lottery.
Also, that sounds unpleasant.
It does.
What's with you today?
I mean, I saw so much shit fake gold. So I mean, like, is that what you do?
Ow.
So I mean, that's the off-shaped sort of thing going on right there. Somebody apparently can shit gold. So
It's ridiculous.
So I don't know about that. So I don't know.
I got two questions. First, what's brown and sticky?
No. And you're saying what's with me?
I was
You
going to
know?
say syrup. I was going to say syrup,
A stick.
a stick, a drumstick.
What is more
Oh,
sticky
geez.
than a stick?
God.
A serious question. You mentioned your day job. Is podcasting your main job, or what do you do for a living? And do you enjoy it?
My main job's accounting. That's the one that at least pays for everything else. I meant to accrue the wealth so I could at least have a happy retirement afterwards. So that's the main job. This is what I'm hoping will become a secondary job at some point. I try to at least get to that point, but it's a lot harder when you try to get. Yeah.
You're
So
amazing.
we're working
guys.
towards it. So thank you. I tried. So it's a lot harder than what it looks. So
Oh, our
Nope.
lighting.
Sorry, our lighting changed. Hang on.
Gandalf the White just came here.
Yeah.
Our camera got
What
sorry.
is wrong with
we
us?
saw the lights.
Yes.
Hey, you need me to pause real quick?
Wow.
No, wait.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We're good.
yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah.
we're
Okay.
better.
All right, we'll work on that later. Okay.
We can cut that. Yeah.
Just put a
Okay.
filter on it.
I mean that's funny shit right there too. So maybe we'll put that.
God damn it.
the heavens opened up before them. So,
You said accounting, and look what happened.
yep. Apparently, or unless this is my magical power, so we just opened wide. That sort of deal. So
Yeah.
okay, all right. Was there anything else, or is it okay we jump into the last question?
Yeah. Let's jump to the last question. Come on.
Okay. So, Matt, you can obviously start, but here's how I'll word it in. This might cut a little deep, but here's how it goes. So, given bad negativity that you've been seeing going on in the world these days, especially with some of your neighbors to the east right there, too. So, these days, I feel like people need some sort of hope. So, what would be your message of hope for musicians and people out there, regardless wherever they are in the world, so they can try to move forward with their lives?
Okay, starting with me then. My message of hope for musicians, I think Maybe not message of hope, but sort of some sort of advice is basically go out and do it. Go out and play shows, meet new people, meet amazing fans and people who love music and who enjoy them and are passionate about it the same as you are, because this is the greatest gift you can possibly get. And this is honestly the reason that I think we are basically so hell bent on playing music and doing live shows and putting music out there, because there's people like you, people like like we meet in the shows, and who just are so full of life and so passionate about listening to music and playing music and doing everything surrounding music. Like, we meet so many cool guys and girls. It's so fulfilling for me and for us, I think. So that's the for me that's the hope that I'm striving for and that I'm holding on to every day.
So I have one, not for musicians only, but for everybody. And that's also something that I want people to hear in our music, that whatever is coming your way or whatever is happening or whatever you're thinking right now, you are never alone in this, because a lot of different people have been through it, like us, because it's, for us, it was not like, rainbows and unicorns all the time. We've been through a lot of stuff, especially last few years. A lot of bad things happened, but we are here. We are still living, still trying our best, still trying to get what's best from life, and we are not giving up on anything, on life, on our dreams, and just have to go forward no matter what life is throwing our way, and no matter what we are afraid of. Just let's keep on living and doing things.
You mentioned Ukrainians, which are defending bravely against Russian invasion, and I wanted to say something to everyone that is oppressed, because you can be oppressed not only by some invader, you can be oppressed in your own country, you can be oppressed at school. One thing all of you need to remember is that there are not as many bad guys as they make you think there are. There are lots of good people, and good people just need to stand up, love each other, and be good to each other. And if that happens, if we trust in each other and be good to each other, those bad guys will realize that there are not that many of them.
He made you
Jake.
cry?
Actually, no. Eyes a little itchy, but nonetheless. I got something on my middle too. But this one's for Jake, and he'll know this quote right here. Spoken like a bunch of true prodigies. So,
Hell yeah.
all right. So, everyone, we have reached the podcast right here. We talked a little over an hour and 20-some minutes. I guess before we close out, what are shout-outs would you like to give to other people out there? Fans, family, anything?
Check out Fall from Ashes.
Definitely. Shout out Fall from Ashes. Like, yeah. So, yeah, you can find us on social medias, like Instagrams, TikToks, Facebooks, YouTubes, Threads, wherever. Spotify, definitely check out Spotify. We have more things coming. This year we have
So be ready.
a lot more songs, a lot more shows, a lot more stupid things we're doing on the internet. So definitely check this out. We want to invite you all to join us with our with your fears and live, through us and listen to our music with us.
We hope for any person that enjoyed you talking to us to stay with us as well and help keep the ball rolling, because someday it may roll big enough for us to come to you, to US or anywhere in the world that you're listening from.
Yes,
All right,
and
sounds good.
also one more thing: if anybody wants, I don't know, photos, stickers, or whatever, just don't be afraid to write to us. Even if you don't want anything and you just want to chat, also write to us. Like, we are open, we are answering to every single person. So yeah.
We're still small, so we can afford that.
Yes.
For now. So,
For now.
Hopefully.
we'll make it work. One way or another, we'll still make it work. So,
Yes.
all right. So I'll close it like this real quick. So everyone, my guests today were Matt, Camilla, and Jacob. They're part of the band Fall from Ashes, hailing from Poland. So make sure you hit all the socials, all stream platforms and everything. Let's go up our brothers and sister out there so they can continue to make music and kick some major ass out there. So everyone, good luck this year with all, I guess, any other shows. And I guess whenever you hit the studio to hit your new EP and everything. So stay safe, because you know there's one pretty fucked up world out there. Not God. And lastly, for the audience, strike a pose. Stay tuned, y'all.